Okay, question 6. This is the one that most people found most difficult. I'm going to rewrite it out and talk it through very carefully. So, x squared plus 3x over x plus 4 times by 2x plus 8 over 5x. Now the easy thing about this one is that it's just timesing fractions together, multiplying fractions together. And to do that, I don't need to think about a common denominator or anything, just to multiply the top by the top and the bottom by the bottom. So I get x squared plus 3x times by 2x plus 8 divided by, that's all over x plus 4 times by 5x. Now here's the really critical step. I need to think, is there a way that I can create a common factor here on the top and the bottom which will enable me to simplify it? It would be possible to expand this all out and then try to find one, but it's actually, I think, easier at this point to spot a way of generating a common factor. And I can notice that 2x plus 8 is just 2 lots of x plus 4. So that's what the key step is, where I'm spotting that this is just a multiple of that one. So what I can do is I can say, right, that's the same as, I'll keep this bit the same, x squared plus 3x. That doesn't change. And then this part. Now, this is the different bit now. So I'm going to now take 2 out. 2 is a factor that I can remove from this. I can just put it on its own, times by 2, and then times by x plus 4. I'll put it in brackets just to clearly separate out. You're not used to seeing 2 in brackets and then x plus 4, but it's exactly the same as 2 with not in brackets and then x plus 4. I just think it's easier to spot all the different factors here, the 3 different factors. And I'm putting that over the x plus 4, 5x. Because now I can clearly see all the terms on top here. Well, all these, they're not terms, but these are all multiplied together. And I've got x plus 4 and x plus 4, and I can cancel those. So that gives me, I can rewrite this out. Now this time I'm going to take my 2 over to here. That doesn't change anything. It's x squared plus 3x times 2 is the same as 2 times by x squared plus 3x. It's just, that's our convention for how we write it usually. 2x squared plus 3x over 5x. And I think it's worthwhile at this point just expanding this out. Just helps me to see it more clearly. So it's 2x squared plus 6x over 5x. Now, this is the part where you can see that I can cancel further, and that's because each of these terms is divided by 5x. So I could rewrite this as 2x squared over 5x plus 6x over 5x. The only reason why I'm doing that is it's easier to see that I can just make the cancellation here. I can cancel, because this is being divided by x as a factor, but I need to divide both of the top terms by x. So I'm going to divide that by x. I'm going to divide this by x, but x squared divided by x still leaves me with x to the power of 1. So I can now show my final simplification, which is 2x plus 6 over 5. And that was the one that people found most difficult. And I think the key part really was at this point spotting that I could rewrite it like this with a common factor.